been stroking it.
All right.
We rolling?
All right.
Are we rolling?
And actually, no, I haven't.
No, I meant like the Strokes. Do you watch your Coachella set?
No, but I'm going to on Saturday.
Are you going?
I told you this. I'm going to Weekend 2. They made a Weekend 2?
I would never do that joke. Wait, did you tell me this?
Yeah, and you were like pretty shocked. I think we had been drinking.
Oh, on Thursday, maybe?
I believe so.
Wait, what? You just bought tickets?
No, Jacob got
Oh, right.
passes
That's
through
right.
work.
You did tell me
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And,
Is Flan going too?
Flan's going.
Nice.
Yes, a little couples trip.
All right. Well, I was watching the Coachella live stream all weekend.
Yep.
It's kind of great that you can just watch from home. Everything sounds great.
It's kind of like when we went through that stretch where we were going to a lot of like NFL games, and at some point you're like, I almost like watching it from the couch more than.
Yeah, I've never been in a stretch like that, but I don't like going to football games is kind of ass.
Was that Liam? There was a point where Liam and I went to like 4 Titans games in a year.
Yeah, I think that must have been your other podcast.
My other podcast.
Host.
But yeah, it felt like kind of like that.
Yeah, watching there's some good ones. Geese was unreal.
Geese is at Coachella?
Yeah, Geese. You should go. It's like at sunset on Saturday. It's perfect.
I am most excited about Sabrina, believe it or not. I appreciate someone putting a lot of effort into their like show. Like it feels like she's giving it full effort.
Yeah, the Bieber one was it was fun to watch at home, but I was like, this might kind of suck if I was at Coachella and I'd be like partying all day, like gearing up, and then it's just like him just like sitting there in a hoodie. Like
apparently it was maybe not the sitting aspect of it, but the YouTube thing is to skirt having to pay. It doesn't make any sense to me, but apparently that is a loophole.
Yeah, but it's like he's Justin Bieber. You could pay the fee to perform.
He's also, I think he's getting like $10 million.
Yeah, but it was cool. But I liked David Byrne. I watched.
I don't know.
You should go to that from the Talking Heads.
Okay, cool.
He's awesome.
Is that like This Must Be the Place?
Yeah.
Is that the Talking Heads?
Yeah.
I listened to that on the way to work today.
Really? There you go. You should go to it. Set is all because they all dress up and like they have like crazy instruments you've never even seen before. Like they like made their own instruments and they all like march around and like do like silly dances and like.
I guess that makes sense because when you're listening to This Must Be the Place, there are a couple things where you're like, I don't even know what instrument that could be.
Yeah, it's all. He's got this thing where it's like 4 drums all stacked up and they all just like a guy goes like hits these little paddles and then it hits all the drums. Yeah. I'm serious.
That'd be funny if you're like, okay, surely that one still feels like kind of drum oriented. Then when he hits the pedal or whatever, it makes like it makes a completely different noise.
Yeah, it was sick. It was viral.
Oh my god!
I had
instruments that don't exist.
A lot of the Gringle phone.
So are they playing? They're playing like Dr. Seuss contraptions, kind of.
Yeah. And I was not really. I had kind of no interest in going to Coachella. I mean, it wouldn't have worked because of my race anyway this year, but. When I was watching the live streams, I was like, oh, there's a way to do this that I would have really enjoyed. I think I just get put off by like a lot of the acts aren't up my alley, but there's so many that it's like, I could have had a beautiful day. I could have gone to Geese and then David Byrne and then the Strokes and then Justin Bieber. And that would have been
I feel like you're also pretty open-minded, I think, when it comes to like it wouldn't, I think you would enjoy, I think you just enjoy concerts a lot as well. So
I think I could,
I feel like
here's what I was saying. My concern is that the people that I know going are generally people who like to like go to house music and like take drugs. And
so
like,
it wouldn't be your vibe.
I would want to go. I would only want to go if I felt like I had a crew that was wanted to go drink beer and go to rock music.
You would like my crew. I think
so. I think you. Yeah. So I was just like, if I tagged on to like the crew that I knew was going, it would just not be my.
Unless
like I love Billy, but like I don't think I'd want to go to Coachella with Billy because I think
agreed
he'd want to go to like the DJ tent.
I wouldn't want to go.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even really like Billy.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be with Billy more for I feel like his outfit is probably pretty skimpy and cool.
True.
And so I would feel I'd be more focused on that.
Like the people I knew going were like Emily and Billy and
there was
Lucas.
like
I'm like, I think we would disagree on every set. like when we had to decide.
They're like when I watch Lucas doing work, he'll be like responding to emails and then on his other monitor is a house set.
Yeah.
So he would be He would be there. I think I'm going to be on the beers. Unless Flan has been hiding some sort of like Molly use from me over the last couple of years.
She definitely has. She's all, I mean, every time we see her without you, she's like rolling out.
But I don't think anyone in our crew does drugs. So that could be cool.
I think it's actually less about the drugs for me and more about like
the music.
The music, yeah.
For me, it's probably, I definitely don't want to do like coke.
No, but like, I don't care if like I'm with people that are doing it.
Also, it makes it seem
as long
like
as they want to see the
saying
same
that
band.
crew is doing drugs. I don't think that crew does drugs.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I just want to get out ahead of that. I don't want Lucas.
They're gonna take us down.
Me. But
they want to go to house. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about the drugs thing. I'm talking about the music.
Well, okay, you have to pick one. They're either at their shows you want, but like so high on coke, or
that one.
That one,
yeah.
Versus complete just drinking Budweisers.
Look, you get two guys who are on coke, you just point them at each other,
right?
And then you just stay out of the.
You point them both due east.
Yeah, one west, one east. So they're looking at each other, and then they'll just talk to each other until the crows come home.
Yeah.
Or you just go like, oh, like I'm too fucked up.
Munchies.
I'm like, oh, bad.
Like the opposite.
Yeah.
Guys who know nothing about coke.
Yeah.
Do you have the munchies?
I got the munchies.
I have whatever the opposite of the munchies is right now.
I got the crunchies.
Are you surprised that I'm going to Coachella? I feel like it's out of character for me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but since you got,
like I'm going to take it the wrong way.
Since you got a free VIP ticket, I'm not surprised.
Well, first of all, it's an artist pass.
That's what I mean. Like you wouldn't buy a GA ticket.
No, definitely not.
That's what I mean.
But I feel like in years past I would have even said no to a free pass.
Oh, I would.
But I'm getting more into. I'm trying to be more social.
That's great. Yeah. What are you gonna talk to? Who are you gonna talk to?
Probably my girlfriend and my friends.
Yeah.
Probably just the only people I hang out with.
That's a good crew.
Yeah, we got a wrecking crew going. Our house is a pool, which is pretty cool.
It is cool. Cool pool.
It's a cool pool. You guys want to come back to the cool pool?
The cool pool. That could be a fun name for it. That's actually really good. The cool pool.
I was watching. Did you watch the Masters yesterday?
I did. Yeah.
I might have set the record for. You know how early a couple weeks ago we were talking about like who are the two people that you're the biggest fans of, like that no one else is. Like yours was like whatever. My pairing, I think I might be the first guy for relatives called and Sun Cruisers drank. I went fucking haywire yesterday.
You drank a lot of Sun Cruiser and then called all your relatives?
Called everyone in my contacts.
About what?
Just chatting, shooting the shit. Mostly golf related.
That's
fun. Then, it was awesome. I'm feeling the effects right now.
What is up with Sun Cruisers? I feel like everyone's talking about
no, sorry. Surfsides.
Or those. Yeah.
I don't like I've never had
What's a Sun Cruiser?
A Sun Cruiser is like the Sunny D of alcohol, it seems like.
Oh.
Like apparently it's... No, that is a coincidence. I've heard a lot of people like them. I personally am going to stick with Surfsides. Surfsides are the best. I was talking with my friend Alex about this yesterday. They're super, super popular as of like the last 2 years, and they're made by this vodka company Stateside.
Yeah.
Which I had never heard of. I don't think many people have.
Me neither.
We were laughing about the fact that they are clearly trying to cling on to like the vodka brand. Like on the back, it's like proudly presented by Stateside or whatever. We were like, just go with the drink. This is the only thing people know about.
Just scrap it. I mean, that's kind of what I feel about like. That's sort of why I like when this like I was like I can't do 60 for 60 anymore.
Right.
I got to do this. It wasn't because of the views tanking. It was because
It was because
it's like focus on what works.
Focus on what's working.
No, I agree. I agree with you that I've had those and they're pretty good.
Surfsides?
Yeah.
So you do like them?
I like pretty much any
booze,
little canned drink, like little canned cocktail. Like
yeah,
if it's popular, it's pretty hard to miss.
I agree.
Except Ricky.
There are a couple that I've tried.
I think we can say that. I don't even think it exists.
No. I think they also owe us a lot of money.
Really?
They do. Yeah, they do.
Yep.
If I ever get my hands on Ricky, I'm killing him.
I believe I had equity in Ricky. There was one company that we did a brand deal with and they couldn't pay, and so they just gave me equity, but I don't know what happened.
Ricky.
But I also think that company went under, right?
Yeah.
So you got so you owe money now if you have equity and they go under.
They could like technically I could have like written it off of my taxes.
You gotta pay
right?
up.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Do you guys get a return?
No, I owe a lot of money.
I owed money as well. I had to write a check.
I gotta do it. I actually gotta do it today.
Isn't tax day like tomorrow or today when this episode comes out? It's Wednesday, right?
Wednesday.
April
Yeah,
15th, yeah.
But time value of money, I've been waiting till the last possible minute to file.
Right. You've been letting it accrue.
Bingo. Smart. Big brain. A lot
I'm
of people-
gaining interest in.
I'm getting interest in having a good time.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, this will be the last episode for my viral race.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you feeling good?
Yes and no. I'm kind of nervous. I've had some weird runs lately, but I think I'm just psyching myself out.
So I don't run,
Yeah.
as you could probably tell. What is a weird run?
Like yesterday,
Stuff happening?
I
or
got like really cold at the end. But I think I went at sunset and it was like a hot, so I was sweating, and then the sun went down and it got cold.
Got it.
And so I think the sweat got cold.
Can I put your nerves at ease?
Yeah.
I think that might just be a weather thing.
No, I know.
But I think that's just how the weather works.
My last few long runs, I don't know. I think my fueling is, I don't know. I'm going to try to eat a lot of carbs. I just had a bagel, so
I had a bagel as well
I'm
this
halfway
morning.
there. But I think it'll be great. If anyone's listening and is in Boston, come cheer me on. I love you guys. And there were a bunch of people in Minnesota, and it was honestly the best part of the race. It was just like, it's like legitimately like makes me faster for a few seconds.
You get a speed boost. What if you see Flan's mom again?
It's like a mushroom.
That'd be weird.
Like, yeah, that would be weird if Flan's mom was there.
Her
But yeah.
sister went to BC, so maybe you'll see her sister.
Maybe
Not currently at BC anymore. So,
Well, you know who I'm hoping to see?
give me a hint.
Kid Cudi.
Is he in Boston?
No, but I'm just always hoping to see him.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing
Yeah.
to keep in the back of your head.
It's like, what if at any
Better
point
to be
if I-
prepared to see him.
well, and then I'll never slow down because I'll be like, I might see
Gotta be fast in
Kid
front of the
Cudi,
Cudi.
yeah.
You know he has a podcast now.
Big chilling with
Kid Cudi has a
Big
podcast?
Bro.
Yeah.
It's got an intro.
We should
Chilling
get him on.
with Big Bro.
We're kind of like colleagues now.
Yeah, we're kind of we're kind of
Yeah.
colleagues.
I haven't listened. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Some people, I'm like, I don't. When I like an artist for their art a lot, sometimes I don't want the behind the scenes.
Because I don't want to. They're not as cool as you've built them up to be.
Right.
You know who I think's cool on podcasts?
Who?
John Mayer. He's one of the
Does he
few.
have a podcast?
No, but he'll go on and bring his guitar and just like riff. And he's one of the guys where I'm like, I'm glad that you're like I almost like him more now.
Yeah, I mean,
Usually you hear more from a guy and you're like, oh, you're not what I thought you were. But he's awesome.
I think like appearances is good, but like having your own, there's just gonna be so much out there. That,
Agreed.
I don't know, but maybe I should try it before I make a judgment.
Speaking of musicians,
Hit me.
I was on my couch yesterday and I get a text. It's a picture of someone's taking a picture of their pants in the mirror. I don't have this person's contact.
Yeah.
And they are the longest pants of all time. You know how I was just talking about, like, I ordered a pair of pants and they were like a foot too, like, it didn't make sense how long they were. This guy texts me and he was like, just listen to the pod. I'm glad someone else is going through this. And I'll slack you the picture so you guys can see this.
Wait, he texted
Who
it to
was
you?
it?
I'll explain. And this will come full circle in a moment. I get this picture slacked to me, and it
Well,
says,
it looks like one's longer than the other.
I think he like hiked one up, and he goes, like you said on the pod last week, glad to see you can still buy dress pants in 3257 Ford. And I go, Ford Johnson? Because it was a kid in my fraternity that I would definitely have his contact.
Oh, is it Ford like Venice Ford?
No, who's Venice Ford?
There's a guy like we hoop with sometimes. He's just
That
like a
was in
guy.
my fraternity?
No.
Oh.
No, I was wondering if this was Venice Ford.
No. This is Ford. I said, is this Ford Johnson? And he says, according to the government. And so we get into it, whatever. We're just chatting, catching up.
Wait,
And
it is Ford Johnson?
Yeah, do you know Ford Johnson?
No. Oh, I got confused. I thought you were saying it wasn't Ford Johnson.
No. It is. Sorry, it is Ford Johnson.
Got it.
And I texted him like, "Hey, I don't know if you remember this, but you were the guy that made me start a TikTok." And he was like, "Yeah, I never told you this, but for like a week we were going back and forth on whether or not they were going to make me be a SoundCloud rapper or start a TikTok. So we were joking about an alternative where I had started a SoundCloud
And you're
instead
like
of
at Coachella for the other reason.
Yeah, I mean, it would be. I mean, if I had reached a similar amount of success in the music thing,
Yeah.
I would be like a notable art. I'd be a D-list artist.
You'd be like, oh, yeah. We'd be going at like 3 p.m. at Coachella, maybe.
Yeah, I'd be like the morning.
Like if there was like a podcast Coachella, I think we could maybe be like,
we'd be like the size 11 font at the bottom.
Really? You think
Yeah.
so?
Because a lot of people
actually
say no.
podcast Coachella.
I mean,
Like we're not in the top 100 podcasts.
I think we're closer than we realize, though. But
don't
Coachella's
know.
also not the 100 most popular artists.
Right.
It's like,
True.
75 of those top 100 people like say no. And so it's like random ass. Like we'd be playing like the parking lot stage while people are having like breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like
think
people are
we'd make
filing
it.
in
Yeah,
hungover and we're like, my friend Ford texted me.
Yeah.
they're
And
like,
I'd be
"Yeah,
like,
today-"
Ford from Venice?
It's like,
I'd be like, wait, you know my buddy Ford?
what?
She's having brain dead conversation.
Who would be like the headliners for the podcast Coachella? Like Good Hang.
Rogan, Polar,
Yeah.
No,
Smartless.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't
I feel like call her
Smartless
daddy.
is the, you know,
Call her daddy's like the Sabrina Carpenter of
Smartless.
smart.
You know, it's Jason Bateman and Will Arnett and
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. They would headline.
I listened to an episode of theirs and they were talking about
Jelly Roll
but I was just talking about Jelly
because
Rolls.
of his World Cup song. It's horrible.
It's buns, dude. That's like one of the
one of the
best
worst
parts of the
songs I've
World
ever
Cup,
heard.
and we ruined it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Though.
No, that's actually I do want to talk about.
Let's
that.
do your thing first, then we'll come back.
Oh, they were talking about how they had a guest on that after like 10 minutes they just ended it because he was such a dick, and I want to know who it was so bad. And I feel like you're a big Smartless fan. Have you figured out?
I've never listened to Smartless.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought you. I feel like you talk about it sometimes.
I've never listened to
I guess you don't really listen to podcasts. Did you used to when when our office was on Abbot Kinney?
No,
What about when we were in college?
I've literally never listened to it.
Okay. Okay.
You have another podcast host,
I must.
co-host.
I had a dream last
He
night that
listens-
was so vivid that it took me a minute to recalibrate that this was my real life last night. And there's a world, because it was a long ass dream and I don't really remember all of it. There's a world where I also had a podcast in that parallel universe, and I'm just quoting my other co-host.
It's terrifying. It's like Severance.
Yeah.
I
had
this morning
there was sex in my dream.
with your girlfriend.
Yeah, it was awesome. That is always funny. It makes me feel good when your dream is your wildest fantasies.
Yeah.
And you just are like, I'd still like to be with my girlfriend. My current girlfriend is the one
I woke up this morning and Lauren said, "I had a dream that you died last night," and I was like,
Okay.
"What?" She's like, "All right, come on, you gotta take me to my car." I was like, "Oh, okay."
You open your eyes, she's just fully sat up.
Yeah.
You died in my dream last night.
Is that a huge dildo with like a part for the clit?
Oh, Lord above. Lordy above. Flan's mom listens to this.
No, I'm looking at it though. What is it?
It's a dildo with a huge thing for a huge clit attachment. That's disturbing. Why is that in our office?
It was for Liam's mannequin when they did the pod.
Is there anyone whose penis is that size?
Yeah,
That sucks for me.
yeah.
That's ass for
especially
me.
working with two of them.
Oh, man. Who do you think has the biggest penis you know?
Sean.
Sean?
Yeah.
Does he apparently have a hog?
I don't know. He's like one of those like unsuspecting.
That's kind of a good
way,
call,
you know?
actually. Yeah.
I've heard tall, skinny guys usually have big penises.
Like if you saw it, I think you would be like, "Whoa, I wasn't expecting that," but it all makes sense now.
I feel like I could see Lucas having like a baby arm.
Baby arm.
I regret saying that. That was disturbing. Sorry. You know I get horny when I'm hungover.
I'm horny.
I had a crazy dream last night too. I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning to make sure that the podcast like went out properly and everything, and then I fell back
Do
asleep.
you do
and
that
so
every morning?
no, just for this episode
God.
because I was
It's a
like
special one.
really, really excited about it. But naturally, my body will wake me up at 5 a.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays, just out
Whoa.
of nowhere, and I'll just be like, well, might as well make sure the pod went out.
Yeah.
So it's like something internally, but
I get that. Like if I'm like thinking about a time, then I
Yeah.
will. My body will sometimes.
so weird that your body can do that.
Yeah.
You apparently our internal clocks are pretty like
Good.
high tech is definitely the wrong word, but like it's like amazing how good your internal clock is.
Yeah.
Like my dad said he never sets an alarm. He just looks at his watch and he's like, I want to wake up at this time tomorrow. He's like, I usually wake up around then.
Interesting. So between the time when I woke up to make sure the podcast went out and then when I actually woke up this morning, I had a dream that we were still filming episode 200.
Oh God.
And Luke Null was on and he was like leaving and I was like, thanks, Luke. And I hugged him, but then I grabbed his ass and he was like really uncomfortable with it. And then you guys were all uncomfortable about it. And like we had to have a talk and you guys had to be like,
We
"This is
sat you
really
down."
inappropriate.
That was
more
real.
grabbing ass.
That happened
That
today.
happened?
It happened like an hour ago, and we scrapped it. And we said start over.
You know what's weird? Like pretty much everyone at this office except for like the women that we work with, I would feel like I could squeeze their butt and they would not be a thing. I probably
Armand.
Armand would have his hawk with me for sure, but I wouldn't get in trouble. Maybe I would get in trouble.
Edge.
Kenward.
Edge, I've squeezed Edge butt. I've never touched Kenward's butt.
The Mets are playing today
Okay.
against the Dodgers in LA.
Are you going?
I was gonna, but I'm gonna be honest. They just got swept by the Athletics. We have our worst pitcher on the mound. If it takes it's like getting to Dodger Stadium's a bitch, and I think we're gonna get our teeth kicked in.
Yeah.
So I think I might just stay at home.
We should start a baseball team called the Unathletics.
That's actually fucking cash.
It'd be so funny.
I just
Guys getting the wind
can't-
knocked out of them from like line drives.
That's what the Mets are right now.
I
Wait, did you see there was a guy on who was it? I forget what team it was, but the guy, he was trying to make a throw to the pitcher at first and he threw it full speed just at the pitcher's knee. Can you look up
And Gary Sanchez fires it off his pitcher's knee, and he hurts him. What in the actual fuck is he doing?
Oh,
I mean, you have to be on crystal meth to do this. Have you ever seen?
All right, now let's play the World Cup song. Look up World
Yeah,
Cup song.
it's-
Have you heard it, Andrew?
No.
it's
Okay,
bad,
play it
Andrew.
like from the top. Like we got to make our podcast.
But also, wait, can you just to set the stage of how good they are? Usually, like click like the 2010 one.
Well, we know them.
Okay, Andrew.
Waka
before-
Waka.
Yeah, Andrew, before you listen to this, in your head, remember the first time you heard Waving Flag.
Those two are the best.
You know that guy's Canadian?
Kanan.
Yeah, he was like born in Somalia, but he's Canadian.
But were those the same? That was the same World Cup.
Usually
right?
there's like two.
Interesting. All right. Well, this is it. Jelly Roll and Karen Leon.
I mean, it's one of the worst songs of all time. You know, every 4 years there's a lot of iconic imagery in these songs, you know, flags, culture,
Yeah.
broken down Chevys. Like, it's like he's never, there should be 99% of the people who are watching the World Cup have probably never heard of a Chevy.
It sounds it sounds worse than an AI song. It sounds like an AI song.
I've made better AI songs.
Yeah.
Before I learned how bad that
Taint
was.
for Christmas. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny to me that they picked Jelly Roll. It reminds me of like if aliens were to like come to Earth, like who would you send as your representative?
Right.
And it's
Jelly
like, we
Roll.
picked Jelly Roll to represent us on a world stage.
Yeah,
You know,
we
all
are. This is the first time in 20 years the World Cup has been here, and we're like, we have access to some of the greatest musicians in the world. And we're like, we should do Jelly Roll.
Yep.
I mean, they
Probably never watched a minute of soccer. He might not even know what soccer is. Is there a world where this was the first time he had to Google what it was?
I think he knows soccer.
Yeah, maybe the guy said football with a U, and he was making because this is a football song. This is an American football song, like for college game day, like the Home Depot college game day show.
Yeah, but even that would be a shitty one for that. And who the hell is Karen Leone? I mean, I looked him up. He's massively famous. He deserves. I mean, is he their Jelly Roll, or did he get roped into this?
Wait, who's they?
Mexico. Sorry.
Oh, they wanted a Mexican representative?
Well, because it's the U.S. and Mexico.
It seems like
And
he's
Canada.
maybe their like Blake Shelton, but he's like 30 yards away in that photo, so it's kind of hard.
I listened and it sounded. He was more like soul-y, or like kind of like. Oh, la mágica del colores.
Right.
Like Los Tucanes de Tijuana? You don't know Los Tucanes?
I sung a Spanish song at karaoke the other night.
He did.
Tequila?
Brought the house down.
No, it was
When I taste tequila.
it was before the next teardrop falls, and half of it's in English, half of it's in Spanish, and I'll have to watch the footage back. But I know how to say the words like phonetically. I don't know what it means. And this was a pretty there were a lot of Spanish people in that or Hispanic people in that bar.
Yes.
And I feel like maybe the notes, I wasn't like nailing the notes, but there were a couple guys like when I got to the Spanish part that like turned around. And were
Yeah, no, totally. You turned a lot of heads. Well, it's also because the lyrics of it are basically like, I want to fuck every dude in this bar. Like, I want to bend him over the bar stool in this exact bar right now. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yes, I mean you.
You're like that white boy in the Black Cruise. Did you see that video?
No.
There was like this white guy who plays one song.
Just let it play.
Wait, I don't know who Keith Sweat is. Is that bad?
I know the song. I don't know who Keith Sweat is.
Like, that's my dream as a white boy.
What?
That's my dream as a white boy.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Willie, I would imagine he's like R. Kelly adjacent. Probably. Like, it seems like it's like sexual. What?
That's not a category you want to be in these days.
Yeah, R. Kelly. I mean, it kind of looks like R. Kelly too.
Keith
I went to a
might be
bar this
racist.
weekend, and they had a bunch of framed photos of Diddy, and we were like, "You've had a lot of time to like take those down."
Yeah.
You know.
They're nailed.
Maybe they had
in.
100 times as many before you got there.
Yeah.
They're
It's
still
been like
working through it.
an all hands effort.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like integral to the structure of the bar.
Oh my God. I have just a thing I remembered.
Please.
I have, two funny things. I remembered yesterday, and I was like, oh my God, this is an all-time story that I just completely forgot about. My dad, back in the day, he had his own business called Donnellon Environmental. Mm-hmm. And yeah, they did environmental liability insurance for underground storage tanks.
Yeah, obviously.
Like every dad ever. It's like, oh yeah, plumber, lawyer.
Change the record.
Yeah. He was starting his own business and he needed a logo for Donnellon Environmental. And we had a neighbor and like one of the daughters who was like in high school or maybe like early college or whatever was studying graphic design. And he was like, oh, I'll let her take a swing at it. I'll pay her to mock up some logos. That'd be fun if, blah, blah, blah. And so he hired her to mock up some logos, and he got all the logos she made, and they were all phallic. They were all like subtly penis shaped in a way that like she thought, like she was like a teenager that was like, how funny would it be if I got this company to pick one of my penis looking logos? But they like, it was not like first glance, you're like, okay. And then you're like, oh, okay. Like I distinctly remember one, it was like Donnellon Environmental was in it, so it was like lowercase d and then lowercase e next to it, but like the line of the D was like very long, and then there was like tree branches growing out of it. It was like clever and like well done enough to where, and I remember my dad being like, I just can't. He was like, how do you bring that up to the neighbors, like our family friends, and be like, your daughter sent us a bunch of penis logos. So I just spit everywhere. And so he just, I think, paid her and just obviously didn't pick any of them and then just never brought it up.
Well, I would not have paid. I would not.
I think he was just like, it was like, $100 or something. And it was just like, I'll never have to.
Were they, was there any world it was a coincidence?
No. Because it was like 10 logos. It was like 10 logos and they were all penises. I remember being as like a kid, my dad, like I kind of caught wind of what was happening because my parents were like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, that was actually really cool. Like, are you sure it's a penis? And my dad was like, look at all 10. Like, once you saw the whole picture, it was like very clearly peeny.
That's kind of how you go like viral now, though, with your business. Like maybe she was just like looking out.
She
for
was
you.
trying to give him
ahead
the
of the
stand.
time.
Yeah.
It's just so funny to think like teenager probably got your first like hired like paid gig and
Not
you're like,
taking it seriously at all.
but I kind of respect it. I'm like, if they went with one of these logos, that would be all time. Like, I designed this logo and it's just a cock.
Yeah. That's
But, yeah.
unbelievable.
And then the other thing I was going to say is on Friday night, I decided to treat myself to one last little hurrah of, I had a few beers before, now I'm shutting it down until race day, till race morning. No, till after. But we went to Yield King's Head after work and had a few Guinnesses. And then we walked over to Britannia Pub. It's just like right down the street. It's like this tiny like hole in the wall in Santa Monica. And they're like, oh yeah, like karaoke's about to start. And you're like, all right, sweet. The lady comes in to do karaoke. Or we didn't even know, like we weren't there for karaoke, but they're like, oh, karaoke's about to start. Like she's coming. We're like, okay, cool. We're having a few beers. Karaoke lady comes in, hammered. Like, like flustered, like trying to plug the chords in and stuff. It's
Not
like,
fun hammered.
No, it was like
disorganized.
It was like crazy. It was like hectic. I mean, it was fun for us, but it was like she was stressed out. And then she's like, all right, I'm going to do a sound check once she had it all set up. And just the sound check is she just does all of Creep by Radiohead. And then after that, like a few songs later, her shirt, like the back of it, like breaks open. She's like, oh my God, like my shirt just broke up. And does anyone here have like an extra like
button
shirt or something? And this older guy at the bar is like, yeah, and takes his shirt off and has like an undershirt that he, like a wife beater that he gives her, and she just puts it on like at the
wife beater or the regular
shirt? Wife beater, and he puts his shirt back on, and she just keeps going with karaoke like it was nothing. It was like all time, like it was a cast of characters I've never seen. Everyone who came up to the mic was like a new type of guy. It was all time. It was beautiful. But yeah, so karaoke host soliciting a shirt from the audience was a first.
Karaoke host?
She was MC hammered.
Nice. Did you make that in the moment?
I thought of that then when I was telling the story the next day.
That's fantastic.
MC hammered.
They
do you like that?
They love doing full songs. Like I told you when I went back to Rosie's.
Oh yeah, and we had that on Thursday.
Like 5 minutes.
I know.
Someone did it. Oh yeah, the guy at karaoke on Thursday did it too. Oh my God. Yeah. Is it just like a thing they do?
The karaoke host, if a karaoke host sings more than one song, they need to get a job.
We went to dinner on
what the hell?
Saturday.
What the hell? They have a job. They're karaoke. What?
We went to dinner on Saturday at Cuckoo.
Oh, Lauren almost worked there.
Lauren, my girlfriend almost worked there. And we get inside. I love Cuckoo. I've only been 3 times, but it's been lovely every time.
Yeah.
And we get in there, and it is like the smokiest room I've ever been in my life. Like it was like there's a fire level amount of smoke, but no one in the restaurant is acknowledging it. Like servers, other patrons, like are just going about their business. So we're like, it must be like just one, like maybe someone got like fajitas or something, and it's like one smoky item, and then it'll clear. The entirety of our hour-and-a-half dinner, it was like just getting worse to the point where like it was like foggy, like in between, like between me and you, like it would be like hard to like see each other. Like,
do you think if they filmed like a TV show about the kitchen staff there, they'd call it Smokey the Bear?
Yeah, I do think that. And it got to the point where like we just couldn't take it anymore, and like other patrons are starting to like cough and stuff. Like it's getting like out of hand, and the waiters like not mentioning it. And we ordered dessert when it was still like
banana split. They got a mean beast.
No, I think we just got like soft serve ice cream.
Right,
Is that an option?
I don't know. I've never been there.
We never got it because but between the time that we had ordered dessert and like right before it was about to show up, it got to the point where it was like I think it might have taken like a year off my life. Like we like couldn't breathe. And so we just told the guy like, I'm sorry, can you just cancel our dessert? Like we have to get out of here. And it was unbelievable.
You never asked anyone or brought it up?
We told him like we have to get out of here because it's so smoky, and he was like, I'm sorry. We were like, really? Like this is like, it was like, have you ever like hotboxed a garage?
No, but I've seen it in movies, films.
It was a level of smoke.
And how is it like the waiter was never like, hey guys, there's something going on in the kitchen?
No,
Lauren would have.
He didn't. Yeah, Lauren would have. Maybe Lauren like pranked them for not or I guess she didn't even apply.
She did. She did a shift there.
Oh, what?
She did like a stage.
What's a stage? Like a trial shift?
Yeah, it was like, or not a shift. She like went in for like, it's like you go in for like an hour or two and they just kind of like suss out your like skills. And then she ended up like the next day getting the job at
sussing out your skills are like venting and roommate.
Venting, they could use a little bit of venting. They could use a little venting in that,
and cuckoo.
But yeah, she ended up getting like the other job the next day. But
they're doing that for restaurant jobs now too.
Stages?
Like, yeah, like that reminds me of like every job interview now. They like by like round 6, they make you do like half of their work for them.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if every place. I've heard it more. Like restaurants I've worked at that have like a full bar will do it because it's like they need to know if they're hiring a bartender that actually knows how to make the drinks.
Okay, I see.
For serving, I feel like it feels like a little unnecessary. I think it was literally just like a vibe check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone there is pretty cool, it feels like. So maybe they just wanted to make sure she was cool.
Yeah. But now she's a fishmonger.
Yeah. What is that all about? She's a fishmonger?
Yeah, she's a fishmonger.
Isn't it monger?
I don't think so, but I
pull up monger.
It's not a word I use too often.
I only use it kind of in the context of like war.
No, fishmonger. It's someone who sells fish, which is what she does. It's not fishmongerer.
All right.
Yeah, because look, okay.
Okay, Google mongerer.
He did.
No. Like, yeah.
A mongerer is not a thing.
Is a variant of the noun mongerer.
Which means
referring to
a variant of the noun monger, which is the word.
Right, but it's a variant. So you can be a mongerer.
No, you can't.
Then why they would be like, that's not a word. If it's a variant.
It is not a word. Mongerer is not a word.
It says it right there. It's a variant.
No.
What do you think it is?
Look, it says many commentators consider mongerer a common error.
Oh, it's like when
monger
people
is the
say,
proper term.
When people say, fuck, what's the phrase people always get wrong?
I couldn't care less.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if someone ever hits me with a, I could care less, fuck you, man.
Fuck me.
Fuck me.
We took a boat out on Saturday, and I was the captain.
Was it like what are they called?
It's like a Duffy boat.
Duffy boat.
Yeah.
Was it in Long Beach or Marina
Del Rey?
Did you actually get to drive it?
I drove it for the whole time for 2 hours.
Do you have a boating license?
No, I don't think you need one.
I think it's kind of like the ATV of the sea. Like
you need a boating license? They didn't even ask.
No. Right. Duffy boats are like,
it's like a golf.
It's like buying an airsoft gun.
Yeah. The guy was like, "Have you ever driven one of these before?" I was like, "No." He's like, "All right, well, there's the steering wheel. There's the
you ever driven
throttle."
one of these before?
I was a little nervous at first, but then I got the hang of it.
Do you just stay in the harbor?
Yeah.
You didn't take it like out into the ocean.
No, they were like, "Don't go past the jetty." So, but we cruised.
What if you just never came back? You like we took it to South America.
I thought about it. I told everyone I was taking them to Catalina, and then we just cruised the marina for 2 hours. But
taking that thing to Catalina would be the scariest thing of all.
Yeah, I know. Being in the marina and being like, all right, where could I go? I was like, oh, there's the Trader Joe's I go to. So I just like pulled up. I was like,
you go to that Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
That's kind of far away, no?
It's the closest Trader Joe's to my house.
Wow. I went in there to get flowers once.
I can buy my friend flowers.
Bingo. That's where I did pottery. in that same parking lot.
Pottery parking lot, yeah.
I
I pulled up to that too. I actually thought about that because you're up on that balcony above a Wovo, right?
It's fun.
Because I pulled up right in front of a Wovo, and I then went around. We saw some seals. They were like swimming by our boat, so that was like a highlight.
Did I ever tell you when we were kids, we were out on the boat, and there's like a tire floating, like we're like pretty deep in the ocean. There's like a tire floating in the ocean. We were like, what? That is so random. Like, let's go like check it out. Yeah. It was a seal bitten in half. And we were like, oh my.
And it turned it into a tire?
Fucking God. No, it was just, it was like the way it was floating, it was like round enough and black that we were like, is that a tire? And then, so clearly a shark bit it in half. Isn't that unbelievable?
That is scary. There was a seal. Dylan and I were just like in the water last week, and there was a seal right, like pretty close to us. And I was like, doesn't that mean like
that's not good?
A shark might pull up? So we kind of.
I had one show up on a wave, like when you're like swimming over, trying to get out. I like came up. It was in Dana Point. Came like up over the crest of it, and there was like a fucking one of those big ones. Not like I don't know if it was like a sea lion, but it was one of those ones that literally was like 600 pounds or whatever, and scared the shit out of me. I went in. I don't think they're harmful, but I saw a guy.
They can be harmful.
Seals?
Yeah, I know. I had a buddy a while ago, Buster, and it bit his hand off. I'm serious.
I saw a guy.
There's a seal with a yellow bow tie. I'm not even kidding.
Got it. I saw a guy talking about how he used to work at a nuclear submarine base, or like was a.
The hell is a nuclear submarine?
What?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's nuclear. I think some of them can be nuclear powered, and then some of them can deploy missiles. Like that's how we would attack another country, is with a nuclear submarine. So like, yeah, so I was right. It's powered by a nuclear reactor, sometimes nuclear armed, sometimes not.
Why would it be powered by a nuclear reactor and not like a different thing?
Because they go under for like 6 months at a time.
That makes sense, yeah.
And he was saying he was like either a contractor for this base or work there. I don't know. And he was the animal trainer. And you're like, why would they have a fucking animal trainer? This guy claims, I have no idea if this is true. This guy claims that they trained bottlenose dolphins and sea lions to protect the like opening or whatever, like the dock, wherever they like dock it. Because guys would like, they were worried people were going to try and like scuba in and like disarm it or like leave like a fucking bomb on it or something. And so they're supposed to go down and like smoke you. Isn't that bizarre?
Yeah. Who is this?
Guy on TikTok. Can you pull that out? Like, can you Google like have dolphins and sea lions ever protected a nuclear submarine? I mean, that's probably one of the dumbest Googles of all time, but I did. I did.
Funny, like once you have to have him type it out. I mean, no, you might be. I mean, I have no reason to believe this isn't true.
Yeah, the U.S. Navy actively employs trained dolphins and sea lions to protect nuclear submarines and naval bases. So he was saying, and they'll lie to their trainers. So they'll go down like on a mission and, oh, my nose is bleeding. What the hell? Can I go wipe my nose really quick?
Yeah, let me pee. And then we should probably roadmap it when we get back in.
Willie, what's your guilty pleasure drink?
Pinnacle Vodka.
What is your go-to drink for different occasions?
Pinnacle Vodka.
And rate your bartending skills.
Pinnacle Vodka. Pinnacle Vodka was born to be the pinnacle of value vodka, guys. From the beginning, they've sought to do two things. Make high-quality vodka and offer that award-winning vodka at a reasonable price, all right? It's distilled 5 times for a smooth, crisp finish, and it is 100% distilled from cane. And I don't know if you knew this, but cane sugar actually has a simpler molecular structure than sugars derived from grain, okay? It makes it naturally smooth, and it's a cleaner product, all right? It's also made in the USA. Made in the USA. Proudly produced in America. It supports American jobs and delivers American quality.
Guys, next time you're stocking the bar, grab Pinnacle Vodka. Great vodka at a great price.
Wait, can I see that Pinnacle Vodka real quick? Oh my God, this is awesome.
Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 plus.
Love you.
All right, guys, be honest. How much thought do you actually put into your deodorant? Are you still using whatever your mom bought you in high school? Because I know I was for a little bit. When is the last time you upgraded your stick? Have you ever had a deodorant fail you at the worst possible moment? These are all things that are happening to people on a regular basis, and that's where Dr. Squatch comes in. They have a new head professor, and
wait, isn't it?
It's Megan Fox.
Wow.
It's TV and movies Megan Fox.
So she's running the FOX, the Foundation for Odor Excellence, right?
Of course.
It's, I believe class is in session. The lesson, real men pay attention to their deodorant.
Right.
The product is their Invisible Glide deodorant, natural, aluminum-free, 72-hour odor protection, and no more pit stains ruining your first impressions. It goes on invisible, so you're not leaving white marks on everything you own. It's available in stores and online at drsquatch.com, right?
It is, guys. So upgrade your stick. Head to drsquatch.com or find Dr. Squatch in stores. Let your stick do the talking. Let's get back into the episode. All right, should we road map it up?
Road map it up.
Road map.
Road map it up.
Road map.
What you know about me? I'm a white boy and I'm the new MC. I said, what you know? I'm sorry. Can you go?
Okay. We have your pitches followed by our pitches. Then we are going to do Am I the Asshole? Followed by This Guy Rocks. Or should we do Confessions instead of Am I the Asshole and Confessions the same thing, kind of?
No, not really. People know they're the asshole in Confessions.
Then we're going to do This Guy Rocks followed by Teach Me Something. And then Willie and I are going to do The Office Plots That Don't Exist followed by Documentaries That Don't Exist. Oh! Let's hear a pitch.
All right. Y'all want mine? Or we hear theirs first?
We hear theirs. We hear these.
We hear these.
All right. What is the worst part about putting money in a bank?
The worst part about putting money in a bank, too easy to spend it. Spend all of it before next paycheck.
Yeah. The mobile deposit thing sometimes is like finicky.
How often are you getting checks?
All the time.
You need to go to the ATM to take it back out. Introducing the Money Printer Mobile, issued by the government, so you can make real bills. You can request to withdraw money from your bank account and have it printed back out wherever you are as cash from a little machine, sort of like a receipt printer.
Yep.
Side bonus, money in circulation looks new and clean.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So, but is there a guy whose full-time job is to shred money when you print it out? Because it has to come from...
What?
Inflation would get like way out of hand if like you were just taking money out and then there's...
No, it prints on demand, but it's highly secure and linked to your bank account.
But then there's still double the amount of money in circulation.
Wait, is every dollar a paper dollar?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it has to like come from somewhere.
Is there a paper dollar to back every dollar?
It's a good question. Pull that up. I doubt it. I fucking doubt it, which is terrifying. I think it's way more willy-nilly than we probably realize. You know what I mean?
No, there is not a paper dollar for every electronic dollar. Only about 10% or less of the U.S. money supply.
So no one has to shred it then. They just
cash.
print. You just print it.
That is well, no. It's still, inflation would still get out of hand.
No, because it comes out of your bank account.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's being...
If it's like secure and like can
it's being
only...
destroyed in your bank account.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess that is bizarre to think about, that there's not a dollar for every...
Except, I think the caveat here is that I don't think ATMs print money.
They don't.
So, it would be new tech.
We'd have to...
Or it's like just impossible to break open and full of like $1,000 or something. Maybe you like refill it.
Yeah.
And then
you have to go to the bank to get... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. All right. Willie, you want to hit me?
Imagine you smack the fucking shit out of him. Fuck. I would never do that. Sorry, probably because of what I did. All right. Pulp your own orange juice. Think about it. There's when it comes to pulp and orange juice ratio, it's like there's like 3 options. No pulp, some pulp, more pulp.
Right.
Or pulp. I guess 4 options.
I think it's pulp, no pulp, some pulp.
Isn't there more pulp?
That would be awesome.
A heavy pulp. Yeah.
I always assumed pulp to me should be the highest.
Yeah, well, I actually like pulp.
I do too.
A lot sometimes. Point being, you should have control over how much pulp is in there. So you buy this, it's a jug of orange juice with like a pouch on the side, sort of like, imagine like a parfait you buy where it's like yogurt and then it's got like the granola thing.
It's like a Yo Crunch. Do you remember Yo Crunch?
Yo Crunch, exactly. But it's pulp. And then you just put in however much pulp you want.
That's phenomenal.
And you could have more, you could get one thing more juice and then you have pulp and the person you're drinking with doesn't have pulp.
Yeah. I like a glass of orange juice where I'm picking pulp out of my teeth for the next week and a half.
Exactly. And if you're with someone who doesn't like that, then great. Get a pulp your own orange juice and you guys don't have to fight.
Imagine brunch.
Oh
my God.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh my God. The amount of fights I could have avoided.
Oh,
my family mostly fights about pulp.
Pulp, yeah.
What is the worst part about walking a dog?
Stinks.
Sometimes it does stink, but here's the thing. Like lately, whenever I have Birdie, I don't realize how many things I'm carrying until you also have a dog.
Yep.
And then you can kind of do the like weird like wrap the leash around your shoulder thing that is kind of in vogue now. And I do like that, but it looks a little dorky.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Leash belt. It's a belt. Normal belt. Oh, also I got a new fun belt. It's got a bunch of beer on it.
Nice.
Kind of cool. Talk about it later. And then there's just like a tab on it that just like pulls out. Yeah. Hook it onto the dog, completely hands-free. Like it would be phenomenal.
So 2 things. I thought, Andrew, before you Google it, first thing, I was thinking you were going to say like a donkey thing for Birdie, like a mule, like to transport stuff. Like,
wait,
like,
she's leashed to a mule?
No, like she has like a
like a backpack
thing,
that can
and
carry
then you can
like
put all
my
your
laptop
stuff in it.
and
Yeah.
groceries and
She's
stuff.
got like
that
a
would
drink
be
holder on her.
phenomenal. Yeah, she's a koozie.
Yeah.
That would be phenomenal.
Part 2. Now you can Google
but
it.
She's not high enough.
Well, that'd be hysterical for her. This has to exist.
Because no, those are leashes that wrap around your waist. What I'm pitching is a belt that you can wear to dinner, to golf. It is just a belt.
Got it.
But there's a very discreet tab.
Well, couldn't you just hook the leash onto your...
I've been doing that.
Yeah.
But then getting back in the car is a nightmare. Because the way I did it at the mall was I put it through like the loops in my pants too, which is phenomenal. That's where I got the idea from. But getting it off, that was where you lose a little bit of freedom.
Ew, you were getting it off?
Yeah.
Nice.
She has not humped once since I've had her.
Joe, you jinxed it. Go to town, Birdie.
She was going haywire last time I watched her.
Haywire.
Hey, brother. See, that would have been a better World Cup song.
Hey, brother. All my soccer games against a brother.
All right, guys, this episode is brought to you by Ultra Pouches. Sometimes you wake up and you immediately need a nicotine pouch or a cup of coffee just to feel like a human and get through the day. We've all been there, and here's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way anymore. We got Ultra Pouches. They've been a complete game changer for my focus and my energy. I've been using them for about a month now, and let me tell you, I'm seeing the effects. They are nicotine-free and caffeine-free, and you're probably thinking, they don't have nicotine or caffeine in them. What is in them?
I can tell you.
Please.
They partnered with leading neuroscientists to design the pouches. They have clinically proven nootropics and adaptogens to deliver immediate focus and smooth energy that lasts 1 to 2 hours. More specifically, they've got Infinity PX, L-theanine, alpha GPC, and vitamin B6 and B12, and a little bit of gusto. Seriously, they're clean, plant-powered pouches. They'll sharpen your mind and lift your energy, all without caffeine, nicotine, or crash. 90% of users saw significant improvements in their overall focus levels. Calm, steady, flow state focus, enhanced memory, smooth energy, mood balance, all with 0 nicotine and 0 caffeine.
So, guys, go out there and try one of their delicious flavors. They got cool mint, wintergreen, I like tropical or watermelon. Personally, I'm a little fruity guy.
Ooh, and I just tried their brand new flavor, Blue Raz. I know it's going to be everyone's favorite because Blue Raz is always the best flavor for literally everything. Perfect blend of sweet and tart. I just hope they don't completely sell out of it.
Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch, delivering instant focus and mental clarity without nicotine or caffeine. New customers can use code PLAYDATE to get 15% off at takeultra.com. That's takeultra.com. For 15% off with code PLAYDATE. After you purchase, they'll ask how you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that our show sent you.
Let's get back into the episode.
All right, should we hear an Am I the Asshole?
Yes. Am I the asshole? Freshman year of college, there's a girl I really liked at a party. Turns out she liked my friend, so I told her that week before he got the clap, and instead of going home with my friend, she went home.
Say it again? Sorry. I don't know how I zoned out that hard.
Am I the asshole? Freshman year of college, there's a girl that I really liked at a party. Turns out she liked my friend, so I told her that the week before he got the clap, and instead of going home with my friend, she went home with me. Turned into a 6-month relationship.
Oh.
She never knew that I lied about it.
That is fucking insane.
That is unbelievable. How did it never come? Like, if I'm dating a girl for 6 months, she would be like, Will, remember when you got the clap? Like, that's a thing that would come up.
I mean, was it like a best friend? It just says friend.
I mean, you still had to live with for 6 months knowing your girlfriend wanted to bang your friend. So no one's a winner in this scenario.
Yeah, but I think the clap
is that gonorrhea?
I think you just clapped your friend. It's a prank. He got clapped.
He got clapped.
I think it's fair game.
You clapped him so you could clap him.
He should have clapped back.
Yeah. Wait, is the clap gonorrhea? Or is it
so,
syphilis?
Yeah. It's something. I think it's gonorrhea.
Syphilis is like a pirate
I don't know
disease, right?
That's scurvy.
Scurvy. Telling a girl,
he has scurvy.
A girl likes your friend, so you tell her he has scurvy.
He clapped me off. I ain't clapped back.
I think sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but
you're definitely the best. You're the bass hole.
You're the bass hole.
I think you should have had a conversation with him. Be like, hey, I really like this girl.
Can I tell her you have the clap?
Can I tell her you have the clap? That's the answer. That's the answer.
And what a friend he would be if he said yes.
Go for it, pal.
Go nuts.
Tell her I got fucking AIDS.
That was
the best friend of all time.
Yeah. Tell her I have AIDS, man.
Tell her my thing reeks.
Tell her my cock is riddled.
Tell
with AIDS.
her I don't even have a penis.
Tell her
and you just like hug it out. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Tell her I'm like a fucking Ken doll down there. Tell her I have penis AIDS.
Tell her I'm much.
So, because then she doesn't think it's terminal.
Terminal penis AIDS.
Okay, should we do Teach Me Something or This Guy Rocks?
Yeah.
I have a This Guy Rocks that I don't know if this is the best, like, version of this guy, but basically I have watched every video that he's posted recently, and they are just so fascinating to me. So it's basically like, pause this immediately, and I mean immediately. Okay, so this is sub uses their safe word with their dom. So almost all of his content is kind of sub and dom related, and for the people out there that don't know what that is, because I didn't, the sub stands for submissive, and dom, I believe, is dominator
or dominatrix.
Dominatrix, and
is what I'm told.
So it's like a sex thing where, and there's a lot. I've learned so much about the sub and dom culture from this guy, but like, it just is so strange the way. And I'm not trying to rip on him or anything, but just it's so interesting to me to role play this stuff. So let's give it a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoa, red.
Pause it. Like he just came up from pretending to eat himself out.
Right.
Play.
Are you okay? I think I just found out what one of my new hard limits is. Wow. Okay, that's no problem. Do you want me to give you space, or do you want to talk about it? No, it's okay. You don't have to go anywhere. You didn't do anything wrong. I just found out something about myself, and that really hurt. I'm so sorry. I know that there's some things that you like that are painful, and okay, we found out something new that you don't like. I'm really sorry. I don't want to make this awkward. It's No, baby, it's okay. Don't make it awkward. It's okay. It's okay if something's awkward. It's okay. We can work through it. It's fine. Do you want to just hang out, watch a movie? Maybe the mood will come back later, and even if it doesn't, that's totally okay too. That sounds really nice, actually. Don't ever do that again. Your wish is my command.
Oh, Lord above.
Whoa, Red.
Seems healthy.
Red.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Yeah.
Here's what I think my biggest problem with this is, because you can do whatever you like,
Yeah. I'd say, yeah.
post whatever you like, do whatever you like, live the way you want to live. It is just so interesting to me when people create these fake scenarios, and in said scenario they cast themselves as like the perfect understanding, like, you know what I mean? It felt very strange to me to be like, I'm gonna make this scenario where I think he's saying he like bit her vagina or something because he was down there. What else would have hurt with his face? Whatever. And he's like, he just created this fake scenario where he's like the hero of the doms.
He's also the villain. He's every character.
But he reacts so well to it. You know what I mean?
I think he's trying to show what the healthy way to deal with a situation like this is.
Okay.
Be
Maybe
weird
I'm like
it'd be
being
weird
a
if
dick
you-
for.
It
would
would
be
this
way-
is bizarre. Like, I don't know who the
Yeah.
hell is making this content.
You're right. It would be way weirder if he like freaked out.
Yeah, whoa, what the fuck? You love that shit.
You tease.
Yeah.
My friend Alex texted me yesterday and said, he said someone was. They were talking about funny ways to call someone a tease, and he said, "All crack, no hole." You're all crack, no hole.
Oh.
I was like, "Jeez, Louise."
All right, I sent you mine.
You didn't like that?
No.
Oh.
I had this guy in my crew one time who was like super viral on TikTok for doing like ASMR porn,
Okay.
I guess.
Porn?
Yeah.
In your crew?
In my crew. It was just like the group I was with that day.
Right. Wait,
And-
what? Like, it's like sex stuff, or
Does
it
your
was
crew
just
change every day?
yeah? You once
I run with different crews, man. What can I say?
single use crew.
Terry. But anyway, we were at the Renaissance Festival, and a girl like came up and was like, "I'm such a big fan of your work," and we all had to be like, "The ASMR porn? You're a really big fan of his
Wait, what is?
ASMR
Can you
porn?"
give us an example?
It's like moaning and like thrusting sounds.
You want me to give you an example?
That's exactly it.
Help me, help.
R2, suck my dick. All right, go ahead.
There's like a viral
I like that straight to the-
TikTok sound of Rob Roush from Traders.
Okay.
He's like doing an audiobook, but part of it is like he like acts out like the porn parts of it, and he's like moaning and like doing like all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And that's like basically what this guy does like full time, and like makes a ton of money doing it on TikTok.
How does he get paid?
Brand deals, I'm guessing.
Like that stuff. It's like all like
It might be.
dildos with.
It might be.
Motor
clit
bunny.
scopes.
All right, do my.
But if you know his work, you're kind of freaky
Can you pull him up maybe
deaky.
after
Ooh,
Willie's?
I don't
Freaky
remember his
deaky.
name.
He was. You said he was in your crew.
For a day. The Renaissance
for a day.
Festival.
Yeah.
This is a viral bar fight. I saw this crack me up.
Oh, I saw this. This is so funny.
Oh, I'd be dating him with different.
Yeah.
I wonder how they'll perform in World War III.
I like how like everyone did so poorly in the bar fight that it just kind of like dissipated.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's like they
like,
both embarrassed
no
themselves
winners.
beyond.
Those might be the worst bar fighters I've ever seen.
Also,
His pants fell down, and then the other guy couldn't capitalize and just fell over and dropped the beer.
I know.
Also, how many people are like free balling around the world?
That guy last week too.
Yeah, the guy in the outfield.
Or Monday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. All right, should we do Teach Me Something?
Yeah, hit me.
All right, picture this. It's 1140.
Done.
Hilarious year. 11:40.
I was like, okay, it's an hour and a half different than what it is.
It's 11:40, and King Conrad III is doing a siege on this medieval German village or town, whatever.
Right.
And he basically, it was commonplace for them to like let the women and children go. So he was like, I'm feeling nice today. The women and children can go with whatever you can carry, like your possessions, whatever. They all got together and came to the conclusion, let's just put our husbands on our back. And the king was like a man of his word and was like, you got me. And like let them go with their husbands.
Google this. Is this ChatGPT?
No. Saw it on Instagram Reels. Yeah, the last paragraph. They said they could carry whatever is on their shoulders. When Duke Friedrich said that such things should
Could they all carry their husbands on their shoulders?
I guess, like, maybe if you had, like, a fat husband, no. So, like, maybe I bet a few guys probably got left behind, unfortunately. But, like...
That's all right.
Isn't that fun?
That is fun. That'd be like if...
I don't think Flan could carry my big back ass out of Weimar.
I think Lauren could carry me.
Yeah.
She's strong.
I think if I got on Flan's back, she would do irreparable damage to her spine.
She would get instant scoliosis.
Yeah. She would look like a question mark. I actually think there's a chance I could like hurt, or like it could like hurt her back if I got on top of her.
Could Lil Deaky take you?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm light as a feather.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm skinny. I got skinny for Coachella.
I could. Are you going next weekend?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are going
see-
together?
Maybe we'll see each other.
Yeah.
Where are you
I know.
staying?
I'm camping.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who are you going with?
A bunch of people that have camped like every year. So this is their like 8th Coachella. And
Is that
they've camped.
expensive for like a plot?
We got the priority one, so we don't have to get there at 4 a.m. And I think it was like $500 per spot or something.
That's
like
pretty
that,
good.
Which versus a $5,000 Airbnb.
Do you bring your own tent, or do they have like a yurt set up?
Yeah, but they all have like the supplies. I just have to show up.
Who
with
are
a winning
they?
Show up,
attitude.
meet good vibes.
My friends here.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Is this another single-use crew?
No. This is like a crew.
This is your main
rolled
crew.
with. Yeah, for
Okay.
a while.
All right. Well, maybe we'll see. Who are you most excited for?
I think Royal Otis.
Is it
Oh, yeah.
hard to like
Billy said
meet
it was
up with
awesome.
people at
Yeah.
Coachella?
Apparently, you have service on the campgrounds.
Cool.
So,
but maybe
like,
in there, it's just
I had like no service when I was.
I know, but I think they've like
That's
done a really
too
good job
much.
of like making sure you have service the whole time you're at the festival.
Wow.
But we're gonna bring walkie-talkies.
I bring like a sat phone,
Yeah.
like what the cartel uses.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe we'll see each other. That'd be
We
really
will.
fun.
Let's make. We needed. It's like what were they just talking about? There was some event where they were the Masters, because you can't have your phone. They're like, if you don't beforehand say like at 2
Yeah.
we're meeting at this place, it's like
Oh,
if you
yeah.
lose your friend, you just might not see them for the
We're
rest
gonna
of the
do
day.
that.
I want to go there.
I think we should go next year.
Yeah.
I've entered, never won the lottery.
I've never won the lottery either.
Okay. What are we doing again?
Documentaries that don't exist.
Okay.
You want to tee it up?
Yeah. These are documentaries that don't exist.
No credit. It's a documentary about a guy who lost his wallet. It's filmed over the course of 2 hours where the guy is looking for his wallet, and its runtime is almost 2 hours. It is like shot for shot, and it just dramatizes the feeling of when you lose your wallet, and it makes it like has like interviews with him. It's like, and so then I thought, well, maybe it was under the couch, because yesterday, and they have like reenactments of him the day before. It's just like
True crime, like actors where it's like the back of their head.
Exactly,
That would be
yeah.
so good. I like that. Okay. Ooh, I like this one. Live like the landlord. Tenants who have complaints about their living situation swap lives with their landlord for a whole month. So the landlord lives in their apartment and you live in the landlord's apartment. But here's the catch.
Yep.
They also now have the responsibilities of the landlord. So both people can see the other person's point of view. The landlord will see how brutal it is when like the hot water isn't working or like there's a leak or something. And then this person might have a little bit more sympathy for like, it's hard to fix these problems, or maybe not. Maybe he can do a really good job.
I like that.
Thank you.
Hoofing It. It is one. You know how like every sport now has like a documentary where they like it's like F1 Drive to Survive,
Yeah.
but for the horses in the Kentucky Derby. but it follows. It's like not about the trainers or the jockeys or anything like that. It's
Mainly
about
horse.
the horses. So it's not a lot of dialogue, a lot of hay. It is pretty special.
I like that a lot. Excuse me. Man's best friend, the host of the documentary, dresses up in a hyper-realistic dog suit and gets adopted by a family from a shelter.
Yep.
How would you react if you found out your dog was a 35-year-old man?
You know, there's actually some evidence that Clifford was actually a 6 foot tall man in a dog outfit.
Love it.
Learning to cook. It's a documentary that follows a 25-year-old man who eats nothing but frozen meals and has decided to take things up a notch. And so they take him away from his family and friends and girlfriend for a summer, and he works with Gordon Ramsay. And then when he comes back, he blows everyone away with his cooking ability.
It's an entire summer.
Yeah, it's 3 months. He's fucking insane by the end of it.
That's fantastic. Rich twin, poor twin. Twins are separated at birth. One gets put with a really rich family. One gets put with a really poor family. And we compare how those things would affect two people who are biologically identical.
Isn't that The Parent Trap?
No.
No, that
Parent
involved
Trap is
way
about,
more summer
it's
camp.
like Lindsay Lohan, and there's a dance they do with the
Also,
butler.
they're both rich. They always made the dad seem like he was like a blue collar. He lives in a mansion in Napa Valley and owns a winery.
But wasn't one of them British?
British people are richer. That is true.
Well, also, there's a whole thing where there's like a dance they do with the butler.
Yeah.
It's like choreographed. So I think that's sort of like the main takeaway.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what they wanted. You
The
to
way the
walk
butler
away from.
grooves is sort of a focal point, I would
Right.
say. It's like
The
there's
way
a
he
groove
gets
they sort of
down,
do with
yeah.
the butler that kind of steals
Right.
the show, if you will.
Right.
Right.
The way he gets jiggy is kind of it's a representative of a larger issue, kind of economically in the United Kingdom.
We've got more. These are more The Office plots that don't exist.
Okay, Michael watches 8 Mile and wants to start a rap battle group that meets during their lunch break.
Yep.
He gets his feelings badly hurt when Ryan raps about how Michael doesn't have any friends. To get Michael to feel better about this, The Office organizes a surprise party at Chili's and awards him the Best Friend Award. Michael cries.
I love it. Michael goes to a stand-up comedy show, and the comedian is doing crowd work. He asks Michael what he does for a living, and then says paper is stupid and obsolete. Michael is devastated and leaves the show embarrassed. Dwight tells him he must get revenge. So they plot an elaborate scheme to fill the guy's car with paper and light it on fire. And Jim has to race against the clock to stop them.
Michael is complaining about his personal finances and how he never has enough money no matter how frugal he is. When the accounting department offers to take a look to see where the money is going, they find out Michael has been tipping 120% at restaurants and coffee shops instead of 20% for years. And they have to teach him how to do the math the correct way.
He thought it was just an extra 20%
Yeah.
and the full. Yeah, I love that. Michael discovers Mr. Beast and becomes obsessed. He calls a conference room meeting and tells everyone that the last person to leave the room will get a raise. He then goes back to his office, forgets he started the challenge, goes home, and comes back the next day to a room full of blood, and only Creed is there.
Okay, the bathrooms in the office are all under construction, so the whole office has to share a porta potty in the parking lot. People complain about how much it smells, and Michael says that the warehouse workers' poops must be way too stinky, so he makes them start eating healthier. It turns out the warehouse workers have a secret bathroom, and they haven't been using the porta potty to begin with, and they find out Michael's diet of just TV dinners is the reason it smells so bad.
Yep. Michael decides to finally see how depressing Toby's home life is. He follows him home only to discover he's the happiest guy of all time. He secretly has a really happy family. He wasn't divorced. He has great friends and a beautiful home, and it completely shatters Michael's world.
I like that. Dwight gets a puzzle in the Secret Santa that says it's 9 and up. He can't find even one piece that fits and is freaking out that he can't get any pieces to go together. Jim suggests that maybe he's not smarter than a 9-year-old and offers to get him an easier puzzle. Dwight reluctantly agrees, and we see that Jim has been making the puzzles himself, and none of the pieces will ever fit.
Yep. Bang.
All right. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a great weekend, and we will see you bright and early on Monday.
202, baby.
Peace.
If you
Washington,
see us at
DC.
Coachella, say hi.
Oh, 201, Derek Rose.
201. He was 201.
Yeah.
Nice.
King Tut.
All right, love you. Peace.